So the helicopter manager, overseeing, over controlling and over involved, and how do we fix that? So yesterday I talked about overseeing and how we need leaders who embrace the fact that remote work is here to stay and they need to measure performance on outcomes, not hours. And the over controlling manager that decides that they're only going to tell you something when they decide the time is right for you to know, and treating our employees as children. And I use the example of change and not communicating change until there's 100% certainty of how we're going to actually achieve it. And what happens in that circumstance is that the vacuum of silence, the vacuum of a lack of information gets filled. Vacuums get filled. And they will get filled with rumour and conjecture that is going to be harder to undo than if you'd had that conversation. So when we know why something needs to change and what that looks like, start the conversation and the engagement and be prepared to say, we actually don't know how we're going to achieve that yet. And get employees to assist and have that conversation. They're probably best placed to know how it could be best achieved. And not all the ideas might be taken on board, but it starts that conversation. And when we say, well, maybe we could do it this way, we might get someone say, well, it would actually be better if we did that, or that's not going to work so well. So, and I'm using the word conversation over communication because we often have this idea that, communication is the be all and end all, and it often goes one way. And I say that's broadcasting. We really need to be having a conversation. So don't leave people in the dark. They know that that's what you're doing. They'll know if you're not telling them the whole story. They want open and honest and transparent conversation and information. And if you explain why you don't know something yet, or why you've had to change direction, or why some decision has been overturned, tell them. Just say they're grown-ups. They get it. They get that they don't always have the full picture, in their personal lives. They get it that some decisions don't play out in their personal lives. They don't have any other expectations in the workplace. So stop over-controlling.